Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Aaliyah back in another video. Today we are in Atlanta, Georgia. We are going to be reviewing a house that I actually tried to review yesterday, but my phone cut out. So we're going to go ahead and try to do this review again today. This property is listed for $3.2 million. It has 6 beds, 5 baths, and it is 6,200 square feet. It was built in 1928, and it looks pretty good from the outside to me. We're gonna go ahead and check it out, but before I get started, guys, please understand that I'm a North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia real estate professional, and none of these comments are made with any ill intention towards anyone that is associated with this transaction. So please don't take it to heart. Also, if you guys need any assistance buying, selling, or investing in any of your real estate needs, definitely reach out to me and I will do whatever I can to help you. I will leave my contact information down below. There should be a link, and my email is also here, so you can use that as well. Now, bear with me, guys, okay? I'm just a tiny bit under the weather. Like, I'm not like too bad, but I feel like this is gonna help me, get myself together. So let's just go ahead and get started with the review. Okay, boom. So this is the house. Initially, I kind of feel like I'm kind of cheating because yesterday, I already saw like some of the pictures, maybe like 2 or 3 of them, and I don't know how to recreate what I already saw, but I think the outside looks nice. You guys know that I love a brick exterior. Definitely am a fan of stone, mixed with a little bit of wood. I'm glad that it only has like a little bit right there, because I saw a house in Charlotte that had a bunch of wood and I just absolutely could not stand it. Like, it looked horrible to me. It was just, well, it didn't look horrible, it was just too much. I just feel like maybe the wood accent with the brick and the stone, it needs to be like minimal wood. So I'm glad that it only has that on the doors. This property is actually pretty large from what I saw too. The roof doesn't look too bad. For $3.2 million, I would expect that the roof is very well maintained. You can tell like this property is a pretty decent size. I think it's on almost half an acre. It's 0.44, I believe. And I believe that the neighbors also have a similar property next door. So looks like there's probably 2 entrances to the property. So I believe there's one here and then another one on this side. Okay, here's a front view. So yeah, there's 2 entrances. So that's pretty decent. I don't think that that's bad at all. I definitely probably will put, like, depending on who you are, I guess if you're like a high profile type of person, then maybe putting like a fence up here if you just want like a tiny bit of more security, just because it looks like it's like right there on the side of the road and it's in a corner lot. But I think this is a pretty nice top view, aerial view of the property. Looks like there's a bunch of different places that you could sit down and enjoy and utilize. They definitely have it. They have it maintained very nice. And there's also like a gazebo type thing back here too. So let's go ahead, keep going. I love the driveway. It looks good to me. Okay, so I don't know, this is where my video stopped initially, but I was saying that I really, really like the windows. Love that there's this type of floor. I don't think that there's really too many homes that have this wood floor that I really don't like. Like, I feel like unless they have like some crazy window, or not crazy windows, crazy paint on the walls, like some crazy colors, I feel like that's the only time that I really don't like the floors being this way. But I feel like if you're gonna have brown floors, you're gonna have wood floors, then you can keep it simple with the wall paint, and then just, let your imagination run wild with your decor. Love the door, not too much, not too little. I feel like it does a job. Okay, there, and then we're back outside. Okay, so here is the front room. I love that it's open concept. I feel like in a home this large, if you were to put a whole bunch of walls out or put a whole bunch of walls up, it kind of would look like a little tacky and probably hard to keep clean. I feel like open concept houses are a little bit easier to maintain to me. This isn't completely and totally open concept, because obviously like there are some walls here and some or is it that's a part of the kitchen, I believe. I can't really tell, but it's not completely open concept, but it is for the most part. The living area at least is a pretty big room. So I like this. It looks pretty simple. They kept all of the paint white, which is pretty good. Or it's probably like a opal type of color. You know what I mean? Like that off-white type of feel. Okay, this looks good. I mean, I wasn't expecting this type of fireplace within this home, just because it has the stone on the outside that where the chimney is. Let me see if I can go back so you guys can see. So you see the chimney is like a literal stone, right? And I'm not saying that the fireplace doesn't resemble stone, but I feel like this is just a different type of material. I feel like it would have looked better to me if they would have used the same type of stone that is on the outside. This doesn't look bad, but you know, it's just personal preference. It doesn't look horrible though. Big windows, I love that. Love that they have a whole bunch of natural lighting. I'm always going to be an advocate for that, obviously. So this, when it comes to open concept living spaces, there's not too much that you can do to them to really like create a wow factor besides to decorate them pretty nicely. But when we're looking at real estate, more unless it's an estate sale or some type of, you know what I mean, they're going to leave certain things within the house. We have to look past that, because the decor can really, if it's staged and staged nicely, it can make you feel like, oh, this house it looks better than what it is. And then we forget to look at the structural things. We forget to look at, you know, the windows. We forget to look at the floors. We forget to look at the actual condition of the property. And, you know, I just don't want us to lose sight of what we're really putting our money into, right? So I really don't like the fact that the floor or the material that's in front of the fireplace is like a marble type. I feel like using too much of that definitely makes it look like very, very, very tacky. Not saying that the person that, you know, designed this house or that is living in this house has a tacky style. I just don't feel like it looks good together. I think that it should have been maybe a different type of material. Not sure what, but definitely not marble. And obviously it's just a pattern, but I'm not really a fan of that. And especially with this type of I don't even know what this is called that's around it. I'm not really a fan of that. I think it could have been done better, personally. Okay, so we got some cabinets here, probably just where you can put like some dishes that you're probably never gonna use, some, you know, maybe collectible things that you'll never really bring out, you know, like kind of feel like in the place of like a china cabinet, which is cool, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this kind of stuff kind of like just takes up space, because more than likely you're not going to use it for anything but to store things in, which is, it's not bad to have storage, but I feel like at a certain point I would rather have space than useless things up. But it's not, it depends on who's living in the property, obviously. Yeah, see, it's literally for dishes. Like my mother, she collects I think it's called like Princess House. There's some like, it's some type of like you know what I mean, like a type of dish, or what are they called? It's basically these things, you know what I mean? Like glassware. And she has them in like a china cabinet. We don't use them. It's literally like just her collectibles, and that's perfectly fine if you're into things like that. But I feel like if you're not, then what are you gonna put in there, you know? So I mean, it's fine though. Maybe this person is a wine drinker though, because I see like a little like wine area here. So, you know, that is possibly, it could possibly be used. I would be scared though with that carpet right there, but you know, your girl isn't the most stable on her feet all the time. So okay, so this looks okay. I mean, I feel like the kitchen is not going to meet my expectations for a $3.2 million house. It's nice. It's nice. You know, I definitely don't feel like this is what I was expecting. You know, I love the island. I feel like that's beautiful. I think that, you know, with a certain type of like maybe crowd, I feel like this would be okay. You know, when the stove and the island are in the same place, if you are a family that likes to cook together, maybe this would be cool, you know, give you that like hibachi type of feel where, you know, you get to see the food being cooked in front of you. My mother didn't really like me in the kitchen all the time. So maybe, you know, the person that that buys this house won't mind their friends or their family being right there while they cook. I personally don't like people being in the kitchen when I cook either. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like this kitchen definitely needs like a pop of color though. Like I feel like just having like the backsplash and, you know, things, the even the cabinets, just being just that light color, it kind of just is just a boring kitchen. I wish that they would have put at least something in it just to, you know, brighten it up a little bit or to make it pop, because this is definitely not what I expected. Doesn't look horrible, but it could be better. I definitely wasn't expecting a sit down area right here for like a desk. Like that's cool, but I feel like my expectations are not being met so far. Love the outside of the house. So the microwave is sitting in this little like cutout right here, and then this is the refrigerator. Not sure what's right here. I kind of like these doors though. That's cool. I think that just leads out into the hallway when you first come into the house, or either to the backyard. Okay. The stove is nice. Like it's a nice big heavy duty type of stove. You can get some real good cooking done there if you know how to cook. Okay, yeah, this person is definitely like a wine type of lover. I like this though. Love that they have like this little built-in space. So that's pretty cool. I feel like the homes that are priced at this price point, they usually have this type of thing, but in its own room. Like I'm not saying that it doesn't look bad here, but I just feel like they are not meeting the bar. Like it's almost there. They're trying to get there, but they're not quite there yet. Okay, so they have like a little, I was thinking that this might be like a little area for you to like watch your dog, because they have a dog blanket here. I don't know, that might be. I can't tell if this is like, some areas or some houses have like a washing station for the dogs or animals. And this looks like it would be that, just because I see like some toweling there too. It could be, I just don't know for sure. Your washer and dryer is in this little room too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is too simple. I'm not liking this tiling that they have on the wall at all. Definitely don't like the floors. Why does the wall look like curved? Like, what is going on? You see that? Like, am I tripping? If I'm tripping, y'all let me know. You know what I mean? Okay. I do not like this light at all. Okay, okay. I have to remember that the house was built in 1958, some 1919, and then the number, and then the 8 at the end. I know the 8 is at the end, I just can't remember. And I don't want to go back to, you know what I mean, to really, because that's going to mess me all the way up. But I almost forgot that the home is a little bit older. This is not like a new construction home. So the house, I guess it may have some little like settling. So you definitely would have to get an inspector to come out and make sure that there is no issues going on, because the home is older. The windows don't look bad though. I don't think that I've seen anything so far with the windows, but granted, these are pictures, so the only way we would really know is if we go look at it. So, okay, just another look at that front room. Okay, so it's another living area that they have, which is fine. Like, it doesn't look too bad. I feel like the floors were probably redone in one of these rooms though. I don't know which floor is the original, or even if there are original flooring in any of the rooms in this house, but this is different from the floors that we just saw. And then there's also different flooring in this closet, maybe, I think that is. Okay, so it's a living area within the bedroom. That's cool. I do actually really like that. Okay, so they do have built-in like cabinet type of thing here, bookshelf like that. I really do like that. Like, I don't dislike it at all. I feel like these floors definitely make noises though, like, but I like that there's like a sit down area within the room. Sometimes I don't really want to leave my room, if that makes sense, but in order to be productive, like, you literally have to. But I feel like that kind of like would help a little bit, like having an area to sit down at. But I mean, some of us just, go to the living room, the one living room. So this is cool. I don't think that that's like a bad touch at all. You could really turn that space into anything you want, honestly. But I do feel like I'm a little bit underwhelmed with this house. I don't think that. Oh, okay. I was gonna keep on going, but this doesn't look bad at all. Look, I really do love the shower a lot. Is that like a sun light thing? That's what that is? That's gorgeous. I love that. That's nice. Then it has two places where you can actually shower at. Love that. I like the mirrors. I've sold, I think I sold a house that had mirrors like this, but it was in the half bath, so it wasn't as big as this one. But I really do like that. Like this one too. They have like an area where you can just sit down, do your makeup probably, or whatever you do to get ready for the day. I like that they put some color in there. Like the whole house, I'm a fan of simplicity. Like, I truly am. I like when they just, keep it super simple. But I don't like I don't like it to be too super like to the point where it's just boring. Like, dang, I shouldn't even review this house because it's boring. But I mean, I guess like that's the easiest thing to do when the house is so big. They did probably upgrade this bathroom though. It looks like they probably renovated it. Honestly, and if you guys haven't watched my other videos, I've done a bunch of reviews in Atlanta, everywhere pretty much. Every state that I am licensed in, I do reviews for. I have clients in. I represent people in, whether they're buying or selling. I review those houses. So in those, like I've and I always tell my people that when it comes to getting your house ready, or when it comes to looking at valuations, if you are, you know what I mean, going to purchase, the most important rooms in the house are the kitchen and the bathrooms. Those are the places that you're going to spend a lot of your time at. Also, those are the areas where you can actually customize it. Those have the most things in it that you would have to change out, if that makes sense. Like in a bedroom, everything in your bedroom, you could literally easily take it out and then put something else in, like your bed. But in a bathroom, your vanity, you can't just rip that out and put a new one in like super quickly. Like you just randomly change your mind that day and you're gonna get the whole bathroom remodel done that day. It doesn't typically happen like that unless you're like a contractor or something. You already have the materials, but it takes a lot more work to prepare a bathroom or a kitchen to be renovated and to actually be renovated than it would take like a bathroom, or a bedroom. Like all you would probably have to do in a bedroom is paint and then lay down different type of flooring, whether you wanted it to be carpet or wood or vinyl or something of that nature. Your bedroom is going to be probably the easiest room to renovate. So the bathroom and the kitchen are the main ones that you should be sticking to. I see that this is coming off the wall a little bit. Probably just needs the screw to be tightened up a little bit. I like that there's a tub. I'm really hoping that we get a picture of that. Yep. Okay, this is okay. I like this. Looks like it's a pretty decent sized tub. You gotta be able to step up there in order to get in there. So I really do like that though. I really, really do like that. And it looks like it's like one of those waterfall type of faucets. Like it doesn't just like come out of like a little spigot. It comes out of this little like slit right here. So that's probably really, really, really nice when you're actually using it. Oh, and it has jets too. Okay, love that. Here's the actual like commode toilet. Okay, I love this. So we have 6 bedrooms to look at. So this may or may not be the master, but this is probably on the. Can't tell if this is on the first floor or not. It could be. I'm hoping that we're just. No, we're definitely, well, now we're on the 2nd floor. So this is just another room, super simple, nothing really like too major for us to point out. This is interesting. I don't know what is hanging from this light right here. This room actually isn't as big as I thought it would be. That's okay though. Super simple, nothing too crazy. Okay, another bathroom, super simple bathroom, nothing, like I said, nothing too crazy. Like I do feel like they definitely renovated these bathrooms. I just feel like it wasn't done the best. I wish we could see the tiling on the floor. That's probably a nice pattern on the floor. Okay, here's another bedroom, super simple. Looks like this person maybe attends UCLA. Love that. Okay, I don't know. I'm not like seeing anything, like nothing is standing out to me that much. I don't like these types of doors though. In a $3.2 million house, we need to be upgrading the doors. These rooms are super small. Why are they so small? And what is this? Maybe they do like gymnastics or something. Okay, so that's that bottom room or not that bottom room, that's the kitchen where they had the double doors at. I think this is nice. Oh, I love this room. This room is really nice to me. And more than likely, I'm saying that because I'm looking at all the like international things that they have up. So I'm going to ignore those things. I love that there's like a tiny bit of color within that fireplace. I feel like this fireplace looks better than the one that's actually in like the main living room or that front living room. So I think this is probably the 3rd living space that we've seen. The first one was in that bedroom. The first one was in the front room. So right when you walk into the house, the second one was in the bedroom, and then this is the 3rd one. So this is probably the one that they actually utilized the most, but they both had TV. So maybe they just like change them out every now and again. They just go to one or the other. But The flooring is interesting. It wouldn't give me a living room type of vibe. Like, I don't feel like this flooring like would be like, hey, this is gonna be the living room. This is more like, this looks like a patio more to me than anything. It doesn't look like a living room. Okay. I mean, like, really, like, it could be like a little sunroom, but it looks like it's meant for like outdoor type of vibe. And because, like, obviously there's super big windows and a huge door where you would go outside, so they probably just turned this into a living area, but that's probably not what it was meant for. Okay, love this. I love that they put some flooring down here. Looks nice. I wonder what it looked like beforehand. They got the gutters running down, so that's a good sign. They're probably keeping track of that, making sure. I'm like always looking at the gutters because, you know, without those, it can cause a lot of issues. Okay, there's something going on right here. You know, that it's probably just needs to be repaired. This gutter is definitely not. I mean, maybe, I guess it would go into this gutter right here and then it would flow down, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm seeing some things. It doesn't look too bad though. Like, it doesn't look horrible, but it's not, like I said, it's not really meeting my expectation. It's okay. This is okay. I like this little area right here. I like when there's different places where you can like sit outside and just enjoy your time. I don't know who's sitting outside in Atlanta because it gets hot down there. But when the weather is nice and manageable, I can see myself or one of my clients sitting out there. I love that there's like trees around. I feel like in Atlanta, that's kind of like a hit or a miss, especially if you live within the city, you know, because you're living in the city. Okay, they have a pool, nice. And here's that like gazebo type thing that I was telling you guys about. Yeah, this looks okay. I just feel like it might just be, like a koi pond. A bunch of different places to sit at though. This fence is leaning a little bit. Something is just telling me that this home it's been kept up like to the bare minimum, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like they just did what they needed to do for the time being to keep it presentable, to keep it up, but I don't feel like they put too much into it. But with a home this size, like, I get it, you know what I mean? Especially if you've lived there for a while. I don't know. This deck looks okay. It looks like they might have just painted it though. Okay, what room is what is it? Oh, this is the garage. This is the garage. So there is a garage in the back of the property, I believe. I think that's how it was in the aerial view. At least I know that the neighbors, they're just set up like that. They got 2-car garage. That's fine. I mean, I'm not like crazy about it or whatever. It doesn't give me that wow factor. A gym area, that's nice. It's a nice touch if you're gonna actually use it. Love that it has a ceiling fan in there. Another room. Okay, so I really don't know where we are as of right now. I don't know if we're in the house, the main house, or if we're in near the garage. Maybe it's a guest house. It might be a guest area. Bathrooms with that's ugly tiling on the floor. I feel like that was popular back in like early 2000s, and now it's just everywhere. Please just take that up, please. Okay, another living area. So this is like the 4th one so far. It's fine. Why is there 2 TVs? Another kitchen. So yeah, this is probably like a guest house or a guest area. This looks better than the main house, if you ask me. Like, at least the cabinets have a little pop of color. This doesn't look horrible. Like the floors, it's pretty simple, you know. Yeah, this looks better than that main place. It has its own washer and dryer area, or washer and dryer room. Yeah, so okay, let me see what the neighborhood looking like. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the neighborhood. It looks like it's probably super nice neighborhood. Looks like you have neighbors to the back of you and to the left, which is okay. They probably, probably pretty chill. Got a lot of privacy, so even with them being kind of close, you still have like huge trees up. I don't dislike this. Okay, it looks beautiful at night, honestly. Yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really, really nice. You're just gonna have to I feel like you just have to do like things to keep this house up. Obviously, like any other house, you have to make sure that you're doing things to it to make sure that it's maintaining its upkeep, because if you don't do your maintenance on certain things with this house, it can probably look old very quickly. It doesn't look bad though. They did some things, but they also left some things for the new owner to go ahead and fix or to customize. But I mean, it didn't really meet what I expected. If I had to rate this house on a scale of 1 to 10, I probably would give it a 4.5.